Morning. Oh, just make a camera adjustment. Good. Hope you're all well. I just had some internet issues, so I have to get those sorted before we can get started. All right. Are we ready? So welcome to session number 5. Hope you're good. Hope you're enjoying the session so far. And let's start off with a nice, easy, gentle warm-up. Actually, inside and close. Excuse me. The hay fever is a little bit strong this morning. Good, right, so again, legs warm, keep your knees nice and soft. Get your quads involved, get them all engaged and paying attention. Right, let's go forward and back. Nice little lunge forward and lunge back. So I hope you're enjoying the session. I hope you're managing to do them okay. I hope you're seeing some benefits. I hope you're feeling more confident perhaps to step off the other leg. That'd be nice if you did. Good, nice gentle jog on the spot. And punch at the same time. Nice. Push upwards. And sideways. Good, right, let's do some opposite elbow to knee. Just crossing over here, a little bit of coordination going in the body. So, left and right side operating simultaneously. So I don't know whether you've managed to practice or look at the session we did last week, maybe do it a couple more times so you get a bit more practice. That would be useful. Hopefully you have. Because repetition is the answer to almost everything really in terms of getting good at something. Right, just gently push your hands together. Very few things happen immediately. We just need to keep repeating them till we get much better at them. And then pull. And push. And pull. Not too hard. Just get warm gently, gradually. Good, around the circle one arm forward. Nice big movements. Get your arm up by your ear as it comes around. Lovely, and backwards. Super. And the other side. Forward. By your ear if you can. Take that shoulder through a good range of movement. And back. It's lovely. All right, now let's see if you can go one forward and one back. Super, and then change direction. Good, and then across your body nice and gently. Obviously, make sure you're not going to swipe anything off any shelves that are nearby or any surfaces. That's good. Right, now if you put your hand in front of you like this and put your hand over your elbow, the other opposite hand on your elbow, just take your hand through and back this way. It's good to get your shoulder moving. Push it outwards as far as you can this way, comfortably, don't go crazy. It's a nice shoulder warm up. Yes, to the other side. I had a couple of people comment to say that they just enjoy doing the warm up because it just gets them going in the morning. And if that's what you want to do, then it's fine with me. I've got no problem with that at all. All right, just put your hands back to my hands over my shoulder like this. I'm going to pull back on the opposite elbow, pull back nice and gently. Just stretch out down here. Oh, good. Nice to have a stretch in the mornings. Gets your body going. So then I'll go across my body this way. Just gently pull it in. So I'll put my arm across here, put this one behind and pull into my chest. And stretching the back of my shoulder down there. Good, and do the other side. Brilliant. Now, press your elbows up at shoulder level and just gently twist around one way. Turn your torso, loosen your torso off, twist around. Slowly, go the other way, nice and gently. That's super. We'll stretch over one side. And just a stretch down here. Okay, the other way. Either reach down this way, which tends to pull you over more, or put your hand on your hip, which tends to support you so you can go a bit more gradually. It's up to you really. You use your upper body, your shoulder weight to pull yourself over a bit more if you just dangle this hand, even reach down a bit. Good, right, let's do some leg warm-up exercises then. So this up and down. Up in front, gently sweep that leg out. Up and down. Good, up and down. I like this exercise because it does get your hips warmed up, loosened up and moving a little bit in the mornings. Well, anytime when you practice it. But it's a nice way to get your hips taken through a good range of movement. Alright, good. So now I'm going to place one leg in front, doesn't matter which leg. Gently swing that knee up in front of you, straight in front of this one. Now you can do this, like I said, do it to your own comfort level, but just gradually try to get a little bit higher. It doesn't really matter where you begin. As long as you finish up being a little bit higher than where you started, then we've all gained, haven't we? Everyone's moved forward. This feels like about 10, I'm not counting. Straight to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now I'm going to place my legs about twice as wide as my shoulders. Bend one leg and push down this way. I'm trying to get a bit more of a stretch on the inside of this back leg. So I'm just pushing in this way. And you should just feel that gentle extension and lengthening of your muscles, which is lovely. Let's go to the other side. Gently push in. Lovely. Yeah, then we go back the other way. Ooh. A bit creaky this morning. Had a busy weekend working in the garden. If you're into that, but if you look at the gardening. On the side. It's love gardening. Sometimes it makes you a bit stiff and creaky the next morning. Okay, so we're going to do some straight leg swings now. Very similar to the knee swings. I want you to let that leg swing the leg, as the name suggests. But as you feel the resistance, either in your glutes or your hamstring, so either here or here, then just allow the leg to drop back down again. Don't force anything. Just take it nice and steady. All right, so straight leg swing and then back. Good, and then you'll probably find each one gets a little bit looser and higher than the last. Oh, 9, 10 on the other side. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. So I'm not going to be kicking particularly high. Don't imagine you are either. I would advise you not to kick particularly high. So that's probably enough of a warm up and stretch out for me today to enable me to do what I'm going to do with you today. Right, so let's start off with hand techniques then. So starting in set position, which would be we'll step forward with one leg or the other, it doesn't matter which leg. Right, so in this position, you use a front hand punch followed by a back hand punch. So I'll put these two together straight away. 1, 2. All right, so again, I'll turn this way so you can see a little bit better how the technique works. So it's front hand, back hand. And just allow your body to turn and twist. Remember, we are practicing techniques. I want the techniques to be good, but really what I want is for us to be active and mobile and move around, yeah? All right, are we ready? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super, let's do the other side. Here we go then. Keep those knees bent because it's going to put a little bit more tone and work into your thighs and your torso and your glutes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. Now, let's have a back fist in here. So we're going to lift this elbow up, palm downwards to begin with, flick out and back. And the hand rolls over, strikes there, and comes back. And you'll be striking with these two knuckles if you were striking. Right, so it's elbow up, probably lean in, roll over, and back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, let's do the other side. Hand up, yeah, so we lift the elbow and roll down out this way. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's get back to swing. And let's bottom twist this way. So we're going to come over. I'll do it with my backhand. I could do it with my front hand as well. But I'll do it with my backhand. It comes up high. I strike and come off. Strike and come off. I will be striking with this part of the hand. Okay, are we ready? 1. So up and down. 2. Striking there. Good. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go the other way. So we go ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, brilliant. Now, we've got 4 hands techniques, and we've got a front hand straight punch, we've got a backhand straight punch, we've got a back fist, which could be done with either hand, but it's much easier off your front hand. We've got a bottom fist that can be done with either hand. Now, what you can do, if you do some extra sessions during the week, you replay this, or you start and stop this when you practice, you could mix these up completely. So you could go backhand straight punch, then bottom fist, backhand straight punch, back fist, bottom fist with your front hand, backhand straight punch. And the thing is, there are no right or wrong wrong combinations. There are things that will feel better, things that will feel less good. But really, as it's about activity, as it's about being mobile and active, then it doesn't really matter which way around you practice things. It's just activity. You're just getting that movement and doing something that's a nice way to practice, has some meaning to it. And even if you're looking at effectiveness, I'm not practicing it that way, or am I practicing it in an effective way? I've seen people pull off in competition and in a real life situation, pull off techniques that I thought were super ineffective, would never work. And people have made them work, and I didn't know. It's just you practiced it a certain way and you've become good at it. All right, so let's do some leg techniques. But we're going to do some leg techniques with hand techniques. So we're going to do front kick. So we're going to do this kick, nice and gently. Yeah, so just pushing that leg out through here. All right, but I want to start off with some punches first. 1, because if you were in a real life situation where you might actually be, you started off with a punch because that was the range you were in. You threw 2 of those, and the person moved away from you and gave you more range for the kick. Right? That's just the scenario. There could be lots of other scenarios. But the second most important reason, activity, movement. Yes? All right. So we're going to go punch, punch, kick. Ready? 1, punch, punch, kick. And you can either land forward after you kick, or you put your foot back down. 2, punch, punch, kick. 3. We'll just do 5 of these. 4, 1, 2, 5. Good. Right, let's change legs. Ready? 1. Facing the same way. 2. Just thought. 4, 5, Right, so that's 5 each side. Now, we did round kick last week, didn't we? I know we've done knee as well, but we did round kick last week. And we did it quite low, I seem to remember. So we're going to sweep this leg around and kick this way. Right, now remember, this requires me to turn my whole torso, my leg, and everything. So if you just watch what that foot does, as they kick, it comes all the way around like this. Yeah, so that makes the rotation of my whole being able, makes it possible. Yeah? Okay, ready? We're just going to do that round kick on its own. So sweep around here, bend your legs, kick it out this way, land and step back. Ready? 1. Round, kick, and back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good, change legs. And you will notice when I don't get things perfect, which is most of the time, I'm pretty patient with myself. And I think that's a really important thing to be. If we get impatient with ourselves, then we'll just stop doing things. And that's far worse for us than being imperfect. Right, so just go with it, just enjoy yourself. Right, so I'm going to circular kick with this back leg, round kick with this back leg. Remember to rotate this back while I'm standing. Ready, here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Right, good. Now, let's, you know how a moment ago I said, in a situation you might go punch, and the person who you're having an altercation with moves further away and allows you the space to do a kick. That's true, and that works quite well. But it can work the other way also. So if the person is at kicking range to begin with, so I can kick, and then if I land forward after the kick, I'm then in punching range unless they've moved away from me. Which are unknowns. You never know the unknowns because they're unknowns. Right, so let's try to put a kick first, followed by a hand technique. Now I think personally that back fist follows quite nicely after a round kick. So let's try coming around with the round kick, doing our kick, bending our leg, putting our foot down forward, and then doing a back fist, and then back. So remember the back fist is this action. Okay, so we're going to come around with this leg, do our kick, bend our leg, put our foot down, and then back fist. Okay, are we ready with this? Let's give it a try. 1, so kick, back fist. 2, round, kick, bend, back fist. 3, kick and bend, back fist. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Okay, so I'll keep facing in this direction so that you get a different view of the kick. So I'll come around this way, and you'll sort of see the front side of the kick rather than the back side, yeah? Okay, ready? So come round here, round kick with your back leg, kick and bend, back fist and you land. Here we go. 1, round kick, back fist. 2, come round, kick and bend, back fist. 3, kick and bend, back fist. 4, kick and bend, back fist. 5, 6, patient with yourself. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. So that's putting a kick first, followed by a hand technique. And those are quite nice things. So again, giving you some ideas for practice. If you want to do more practice on your own and not just repeat the things that I do with you. You have round kick, front kick, and knee strike now. These are the things we've covered. So you could do any of those leg techniques combined with any of the hand techniques. So you have a real assortment. You know, you have techniques with 4 hand techniques. So you can really mix them up. It's really, it's a really useful work. And you can experiment. And of course, when you're experimenting, you're exercising. You may not be thinking you're exercising, but of course you are exercising. All right, so let's do something with a knee. All right, so we'll do 2 punches, and we'll come through with the knee this way, and then maybe do a back fist at the end. All right, so a 4 technique combination, so quite long, right, but nothing too strenuous like that. So we're going to do front hand punch, back hand punch, and then knee, and land behind and back fist. So I suppose if you look at a reality situation, we're assuming that our opponent either can't or doesn't move backwards as we do our attack, because this, and this is all at the same range, and then we come back to this, and he's still in the same range, or she's still in the same range. Right, so you'd have to, and I like the idea that you keep practicality in mind as well, because that makes everything more interesting, doesn't it? If you have more aspects of the art that you're thinking about, that's got to be better than having fewer aspects of the art, yeah? All right, so give that a try. We're going to punch, punch, knee, then we're going to land behind and back fist. And remember, be kind to yourself, be forgiving, be patient with yourself. If you're not patient with yourself, it's really hard to be patient with other people. All right, are we ready? 1, punch, punch, knee, back fist. 2, punch, punch, knee, back fist. 3, punch, punch, knee, back fist. 4, knee, back fist. 6, punch, punch, knee, back fist. 7, punch, punch, knee, back fist. 8, punch, punch, knee, back fist. 9, punch, punch, knee, back fist. Last one, 10, punch, punch, knee, back fist. Good. I'm going to change legs and keep facing this way again, just so that you get a slightly different view of what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to do 2 straight punches first, then a knee. We're going to land behind and do a back fist. Okay, are we ready? 1, punch, punch, knee, land behind, back twist. 2, punch, punch, knee, land behind, back twist. 3, punch, punch, knee, land behind, back twist. 4, punch, knee, back twist. 5, knee, back twist. 6, punch, punch, knee, back twist. 7, punch, punch, knee, back twist. 8, punch, knee, back twist. 9, punch, punch, knee, back twist. 10, punch, punch, knee, back twist. Good. And now remember, these are nice, simple, straightforward, not overly strenuous techniques that I'm showing you. And I don't know whether you're super fit, you're completely unfit, I have no idea what level you're at, so I want you to take care. But of course, there are ways you can make things more strenuous, and you could do things harder, so you could have more force in everything you do, or you could just speed them up. Now, only do this if you think that this is too easy. So if we use that last combination as an example, so if I just did the techniques faster, I did that. And obviously, going faster puts a bit more of a cardio load on it. It gets my blood going a bit more, and then gets my heart rate up a bit. And so if that's what you'd like to do, then take it steady, but that's what you can do. If you want to do them harder, and you can do that. And doing techniques harder and stronger has a more, it develops your musculature a bit more. It makes everything a bit more toned and strong. Right? So it's a slightly different way to work, but it's a good way to work. All right, now I haven't done much in the way of exercise today, leg squats or abdominal work. So I just thought I'd do more karate, more empty hand with you today. And we've done over half an hour, so that's quite a nice way to work. I don't think it's always essential to do exercise as a form of exercise. You know, I love martial arts, I love karate, and really that is my exercise. You know, I love to get in here and kick and punch, and sometimes I hit the bag, but not always. I like to move around, I like to do what we call kata, sequences of movements. And for me, that's really good. And one of the most strenuous things is being in stance, being in positions that put the restraint on your legs, so you have to be toned, everything has to be switched on. And that's, for me, really good. And that is my exercise, rather than doing a specific push-up, leg raise, squat, or whatever. I like to do those things as well, but I really like the exercise value of martial arts. All right, good. So we've got one more of these next week. I hope to see you, and don't forget to leave some feedback. I really would love to know whether you're enjoying this, whether you like more of this, more of that, whatever. Give me some feedback, and I'll try and make adjustments to suit what you'd like. All right, please get the hands, voice, sides, and bow. Thanks a lot. See you next week, hopefully, and practice in the meantime.